Hi there. So what is EFT? EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Technique, and it's a bit like an emotional form of acupuncture where we bring a problem state to mind and tap on various acupuncture points instead of using needles. So what I'm going to show you here today is a little exercise to try out for yourself by using these points. So the points we're going to use, first of all, is along the side of the hand here, and this is called the karate chop point. And you can use your index finger and forefinger just to tap along that point. And then the next point we're going to use is called the eyebrow point, and it's just at the end of the eyebrow, near the bridge of the nose. You can just tap with those same two fingers again. And then on the side of the eye, it's the bony point on the side of the eye. And then under the eye, the bone that runs under the eye, it's called the under the eye. And then we have under the nose. And then we have it's called the chin point, but it's between the lip and the chin. It's just a dip in there. And these are energy meridians, acupuncture points that are connected to various organs in our body. And then we have this point here, which to find this point, you just run down your neck to go down to a V. You have a V, and you come up along that V till you get to the tips of it, and you give two little bony points on either side, and that's called the collarbone point. Either side will do. If you're right-handed, left-handed, it doesn't matter whether we use this side or this side or this side or this side, whichever feels right to you. And then we have under the arm, just pat under the arm, and the top of the head. So to give you a demonstration of the effects of how EFT may work for you, what I would like you to do is, first of all, just take a deep breath in and fill your lungs as much as you can. And when you let it out, I would like you to think of a number of how full your lungs got that time. Between 1 and 10. What number comes to mind? Now for me that number was 7. So I have a remaining 3 that I can fit in there to have a full capacity within my lungs. Feeling that I have filled my lungs as much as I can. So what I would like for you to is see what number comes to mind for you there. So let's just do that exercise again and just fill your lungs. And when you fill your lungs this time, I'd like you to see what number comes to mind. So just do that for yourself now. Okay. So what number came to mind for you then? Now, well, I have a 7, so I have a remaining 3. So for that remaining 3, what we're going to do is, or whatever remaining number you have between what number you've got and 10, what we're going to do is we're going to tap along this karate chop point, okay? And say after me. It's very important that you say after me. Might seem a little foolish, but just do it and try it out for yourself anyway. So just say after me. Even though I have a 3 of this breathing constriction, I deeply and completely accept myself. Now 3 was for me, so whatever number is right for you, you say your number. So we go again. Even though I have a 3 of this breathing constriction, I deeply and completely accept myself. And then one more time. Even though I have a 3 of this breathing constriction, I deeply and completely accept myself. Now with your forefinger and index finger, remember the eyebrow point? This 3 of breathing constriction. So you'd say this whatever number of breathing constriction. Side of the eye, along the bony point. 3 of this breathing constriction. Under the eye, 3 of this breathing constriction. Under the nose, 3 of this breathing constriction. Chin point, 3 of this breathing constriction. Collarbone point, 3 of this breathing constriction. Under the arm, 3 of this breathing constriction. Top of the head, breathing constriction. Now what I'd like you to do is take a deep breath in again. Let it out. And see what difference or change there is there. What number comes to mind? For me I have a 9, so I've got 1 remaining of this breathing constriction. So let's work. Whatever number you have, my number is 1. So just follow me. And repeat after me. It's most important that you repeat after me. Even though I have a remaining one of this breathing constriction, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have a remaining one of this breathing constriction, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have a remaining one of this breathing constriction, I deeply and completely accept myself. Now, eyebrow point, a remaining one. Side of the eye, remaining one. Under the eye, remaining one. Under the nose, remaining one. Chin point, remaining one. Collarbone, remaining one. Under the arm, remaining one. Top of the head, remaining one. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. Now I have a full 10, and it's quite possible if you actually look back at this video of me doing that, you will see some difference in how my body raises, maybe higher, my lungs seem to fill more. But what changes have you noticed? If you have a full 10, that's fine, but for those of you that may not have a full 10 yet, we're just going to do another round of that, just to possibly get you up to a full 10. Or maybe you just need to do another round of it afterwards, after this again. But just be aware of whatever changes has happened for you. That's most important, that I would like you to have some sort of experience of change in what your breathing was when you started and when you finished. So here we go again. Just tap on that point. Even though I have a whatever of this breathing constriction, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have a of this breathing constriction, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have a whatever of this breathing constriction, I deeply and completely accept myself. This breathing constriction, 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 this breathing constriction. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. Just be aware of whatever changes you've had, and hopefully you've had some experience of this. And now you have a little idea of some of the points we use in EFT. There's many more that can be used, but just showing you a small amount of points that you can use just to make some changes